hard, dude. You've been going too hard since we started. You're making deals without me with other tribes. You gotta get the hell out. I don't have to whisper this much. Good. Bye. You're good at this game, but you're just too frantic and too skinny. Sorry. I hate this though. This sucks. I'm sorry.
I did trip you. I don't remember last time. Yikes, yikes, yikes. I don't remember if Cosmos was 1L or 2, and I'm gonna feel kind of sad, but because, you know, we were allies and shit, but I need to stop. You had too many friends, dude, and I'm the only one who can have too many friends. Only room for one strategic player in our alliance. It's me.
I hope this is still the plan. We formed a 4-person alliance the first night, and I really hope we're all sticking to it.
Colin, tribe has spoken. Time for you to go.
Yeah, what the hell happened?
Well, yeah, so I got this idol. So coming into this game, I said I didn't even want to look for idols because I just felt like it put a target on my back. And I stumbled into one because there was one at the feast, which now I wish we had lost, in like the hamburger bun. I'm not even sure which it was in, but I bite into it and I'm like, oh, okay. So I grab the clue, hide that, but then we get back to camp and Lance has the same clue that he got from something else. So we end up, all 8 of us go down into the woods looking for this thing. And I'm the one that finds it. But Julia's standing right there. So she's like, what do you got? And I'm like, it's right in front of me right now. And so I grab it and just like drop it in my shorts because I was like, okay, I came across it. So, and I really thought that Julia was like okay with that and stuff like that, but apparently not, so.
Do you think she turned on you?
Oh yeah, it was, so Sam, Anthony, and Julia were the 3 votes for me, because Travis had no clue. Travis hasn't known a lot, I feel like. He's following Sam's lead for the most part. But now I don't know what he's gonna do because he was totally blindsided by that as well. So I'm rooting for Travis, but, and Justin. Those are the 2 guys I'm rooting for at this point.
So you feel most betrayed by Julia right now.
Mm-hmm.
I'm reading that
right.
How about Anthony and Sam in that mix?
Oh yeah, I mean all 3 of them. Probably Sam the least of those ones, but because I had told Julia that I was like, I will absolutely take out Travis and or Sam before I would go after you. And so what I think is stupid though is like the whole point with the Lance vote. When we took out Lance last tribal, Julia was not happy about that. But I had said, I was like, this is about keeping 5 who all trust each other. Now with that move of me being gone, now I feel like Travis is gonna feel like very leery of those other 3. So I don't know what's gonna end up happening there. He may just stick with them just because they're the only ones he knows.
Do you think they're tight or were they scatter?
I think Julia and Anthony and Sam, that probably solidified those 3. I don't know about Travis, but I have a feeling that my tribe and red or maroon or whatever are going to team up and try to take out orange, because that had been, I mean, we had been discussing that all day, like, and it was obvious in challenges too. Anytime we could, we would team up against them and stuff. So,
Like, are you cheering for your former tribe tomorrow?
No.
Do you have any rooting interest? Like, how are you feeling about your game and how the game's gonna unfold?
Yeah, I mean, at this point, it's really hard to feel good about my game. It sucks that there were this many eliminations today, because we had been talking, like, when we went back to camp a little while ago, and 9 people had been eliminated at that point. We were expecting that maybe we would have like a swap, maybe one more challenge, but the fact that there was never a swap, because I was really banking on that so that I could try to team up with people on maroon. But like the fact that there was no swap and we had back-to-back eliminations right here just really messed everything up. So, but I mean, absolutely no chance in the world I'm rooting for Sam, Julia, or Anthony. I honestly am praying they're the next 3 voted out, because that would just be the perfect thing for me to see at this point.
And what would you say to them as they left the game? When you first get to see them, because you will get a chance to see them at some point.
Right. I mean, I'd probably just be like, you got exactly what you deserve. Like, you guys were idiots, and that's really what it comes down to, and you turned on someone. I was 100%, I said, if I can go to the final 3 with Anthony and Julia, that's what I was gonna do. Like, I had no plans of turning on them at all, whereas now Travis is so up in the air. Sam, I don't know where she's at with, like, if she's planning on being really tight with them or whatever, but like, yeah, I don't know. I don't think it made sense, but obviously they thought it did. Oh, I mean, I thought it was an awesome experience. Like, I loved the tribals and the challenges and just the camp life, just getting to know people and stuff like that. Obviously it ended in a terrible way, but at the same time, you know, I'm absolutely thrilled that I got the chance to play. And, you know, I was actually an alternate, so I was contacted back in May about playing and stuff like that. And so I thought I was setting up myself for a solid game moving forward, but evidently not. So I think the highest point will come tomorrow when I see Anthony, Sam, and Julia voted out. That will be my highest point. But in terms of something that I was in the game for, let's see. The feast was pretty great. I mean, the fact that we won that kind of really just set up the mindset well, I feel like, moving forward, that it was like, okay, you know, we got a solid tribe. We were winning a lot on the first day and stuff like that. So that would probably be the high point of this for me.